All right, Gunny.
Yes.
I also got my PS5, so I'm actually gonna hop out and do some other shit. But I'll ping you if I want to do more stuff together. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna start my third character then.
Dope. TWaB.
All right, later, bud.
First off, chat, let's read this. Isn't that your PS5? No, your PS5's back there. It's that one. Sick. This week at Bungie, we launched Beyond Light. No more waiting. Beyond Light has arrived. There was some turbulence at the start, but our team of experts worked the problem and remained vigilant, making sure I don't even want to read that part, honestly. I don't want to be reminded. We already saw Season of the Hunt trailer. Fine, it's cosmic, guys. We're seeing many Guardians out in the wild that have claimed stasis. Many aspects of facts that will have to be discovered that will allow you to further customize your new powers. This is not info the Vanguard would tell you. Slow will shut off combatants that build his movement against players, reduce movement speed, reduce regen, suppress movements, reduce the following weapon stats: ADS, move speed, weapon reloading, weapon accuracy, all that stuff. Stasis freeze. All targets that can be shattered by damage. Shattering will cause this to do an AoE damage to this frozen target and all their nearby targets, including other frozen targets. Freeze lasts for some duration before crumbling off. Unlike shattering, a freeze that crumbles out does not do any damage to the frozen enemy or nearby enemies against combatants. Freeze will lock all non-boss combatants in place for the duration of the effect. Bosses will automatically shatter out after some duration. Against players, freeze will lock players into place when applied for duration of the effect, while frozen players will have their class ability replaced with a new breakout ability that allows players to exit their freeze early at the trade-off of health. The damage this breakout does can be reduced by the resilience stat. The more resilience, the less damage you take. Players can activate their supers to immediately break out of super state. Against players with big supers, locks players in place until broken out. Players will quickly shatter out and take a small amount of damage. Against one-off super, suppresses super and locks player in place until broken out or expires. All player freeze. So it does suppress it. Interesting. So you can lose it. That I like this. This is absolutely my new background. Hey, look, it's Kali. Hell yeah. Connection service issues ever since Monday. Guitar and Regulas. Many players have reported to us that they purchased Beyond Light but don't have the season pass and can't access the campaign of the first mission. Season passes aren't included in the standard edition of Beyond Light, so players who purchase this will have to purchase season pass in the game. They cannot be shared between accounts. For those sharing the expansion on console, the main console has to download Beyond Light first before the second console can access that content. For Xbox, players should look at their order history to confirm that their transaction of Beyond Light was successful. If it wasn't, they should contact Xbox support for assistance. For players who purchased Beyond Light successfully but still can't access the expansion, they may need to manually reinstall all add-ons. Highlight Destiny 2, press menu button, select manage, yeah, all that stuff. You know what to do. There you go. PlayStation. Purchase Beyond Light can't, so same thing there. Try to restore their license. If not, contact PSN support. Contact Steam support. Blah, blah, blah. Disabled Rose, because it was broken. Widow's Walk Lost Sector, disabled, or changed as well. NVIDIA Reflex, learn about that there. PC migration on Battle.net ending soon. I don't know who this applies to, but chat, if you have not moved to Steam, do so, or you will lose your shit. Known issues. Fabled Warrior Triumph doesn't count weapons that were purchased from the almost Monuments to Lost Light's Exotic Archive. The Earth Patrol, already know about that one. That was in the thing. Vendors and enemies have model deformations. Players who dismantle stasis fragment quests must wait a week before picking up a new one. The 1-inch punch finisher won't kill enemies if players have stasis equipped. Kill-based weapon perks may work inconsistently on stasis frozen shatter kills. Xbox players are experiencing crashes while in the tower, especially when opening their vault. Cutscenes suffer from severe stutter and result in extremely poor viewing experience on some PC players. Yes, the first two cutscenes did. Super bad. Many multi-part emotes stop playing after they enter an animation. Warlock's Frost Pulse can fail to freeze target if there's a difference in elevation. When using PlayStation Remote Play, controller settings reset the default. On Xbox One, the chat volume slider does not affect incoming voice chat volume. Movie of the Week stuff. You have the new emblem for that, too. So that's cool. You know. As always, our winners will be receiving a special emblem. It's orange this time, and even has some of like the Clovis stuff on it too, which is dope. Artists of the week have their own emblem. I like it. I like it. This is insane. I fucking love it. I think I already liked this. Like it again. Now you can like that tweet. Great, like. Awesome. As we transition from a season of Arrival to season of The Hunt, we held a small event in the last city for you to spend the final few hours jumping around with your friends and watching Traveler do Traveler things. Big thanks to everyone who showed up for Final Hour Season of Arrival. If you weren't able to see it, they uploaded a short cinematic that ushered in the new era Beyond Light for you here. It's shorter TWaB this week, but we know you're busy with new stuff to do. We're monitoring the community conversation around loot, stasis, and everything else you have feedback on. Pretty inspiring getting to watch the team put this release together from home. This is another first for us, and though we definitely miss getting to see each other at the studio, Budgie loves a chance to take on a new challenge. Plus, it'll never not be funny watching kids and pets crash meetings. Now, everyone here at Bungie is proud to be on Light in the season of The Hunt. We all want to thank you for playing. We hope you enjoy the rest of the launch week and the season to come. Cosmo. There you go.